everyone, I'm Lily Rubio. I'm the founder of Team ForeverFit. A lot of my girls are here tonight with me, and we are so excited to share this amazing opportunity with you guys. Tonight's a little different. We're going to be talking about the business side of Beachbody. A lot of you have seen us in our social medias. We're talking about transformations and getting fit and eating healthy. But there's also a business side to that, which I think is the most, almost the too good to be true part of this, guys, because what is so amazing is that we start off like basically bettering ourselves, and in turn we get to help other people, and then in turn we actually get to make an income from this. And so it is a total like win-win here with this business opportunity. I want to start off by telling you a little bit about how I got started. But the first thing I want you to know is that to be a coach, it doesn't, you don't have to be a personal trainer. You don't have to be super fit. You don't have to be all savvy on social media and have a million friends already. All you have to do is want to better your life and have a burning desire to want to better the lives of other people. That's literally all you need to start this with that mindset. And you can be a coach. If you love to inspire people, if you would love for someone to say, because of you, I changed my life, if that kind of thing excites you, then you are in the right place, because that is what this business is all about, is changing lives. And like I said, the best life that you're going to change is your own, because your life will never be the same. You're going to learn to be a better version of yourself. And then you're going to be able to teach other people how to do that. This is not an easy journey, but you will have all the tools that you need, and you will have the support. I think that's the most amazing thing about this, is having that support and just people before you that have walked the walk and can tell you, okay, this is how we do it. So a little bit about me and how I got started. I've been a coach for a little over a year and 3 months, and I tell you that year flew by. It really did. And I still feel like such a baby coach. So I know some of you, the thought of even like, doing a program or anything for a year, it seems so far away, but I promise you that the time does fly by. But I started off, my neighbor actually had T25, and I had heard other people on YouTube talk about T25. I also do YouTube videos. I'm a mommy blogger, and I'm a mom of 2 boys. I guess I should start by introducing who I am, but I'm a mom of 2 boys. I've been married for the last 10 years. And I honestly, like around the time that I discovered T25, I was at a very low point in my stay-at-home mommy life. If you guys can all put your phones on mute, you'll see the option on the screen. That way we don't get feedback. But I was in a major stay-at-home mommy rut. I knew what I needed to do. I knew I needed to work out, eat healthy, but I just didn't feel like it. I had no motivation, and I just didn't know how to like pull myself out of that. I wanted to be a fit mom. Like those were all the pages I followed on Instagram, were like fitness and food, and like I wanted to be that girl, but I kind of like dibbled and dabbled, like had a foot in, like just eating healthy, but then like going crazy like after Wednesday and then starting over on Monday. That was kind of like my pattern with health and like nutrition and fitness. And then one day, my neighbor introduced me to T25. She wasn't a coach, she just had it herself, and I was hearing people talk about it. And so I decided to do T25 with her one day, and I loved it. It was 25 minutes, it kicked my butt, and the next day I was so sore. I'm like, that was cool, 25 minutes and I was sore? That's awesome. And then the next day I'd go to the gym and be on the treadmill, like barely breaking a sweat. I'm like, what am I doing here? Doing some legs. I just felt clueless at the gym. And nothing I was really doing had really like transformed my body. I was kind of maintaining, I had maintained my weight for several years, but did not have the body that I necessarily wanted, or the health habits that I knew like I wanted, but just couldn't get a handle on. Every time I'd see some cupcakes or donuts, I'd be like, oh, okay, forget it. And that was just kind of me the whole time. So when I discovered this, and I was like 25 minutes, I started like researching, and I started seeing all of these people like on the website having these like amazing before and afters. And I remember seeing those before and afters and being like, could I really, like, could I be that before and after girl? And then I saw what they were doing. They were doing a full program, and they were drinking Shakeology. And I was a little hesitant because I had tried so many shakes. At the time that I discovered this, I was very already aware of the ingredients that I wanted in my shake, and I had pretty high standards. And I finally settled on one that I found at Whole Foods that had like superfoods, but I couldn't, you guys, I had to like pinch my nose to drink that thing. It was awful, but it was good for me. So I would like, so I think the last straw for me was actually tasting Shakeology and then seeing like it tasted amazing. I'm like, dang, it meets all of my nutrition standards, and it tastes good. I was like, this is awesome. That kind of sealed the deal for me. So I realized that if I was really gonna try to get a transformation, I needed to do the complete package. So I dove in and decided to do T25 and Shakeology, and haven't looked back since, guys. I completely transformed my body. I'm in the best shape of my life. And in turn, I've been able to share my journey publicly and change the lives already of hundreds of people. And a lot of those girls are on this call right now and have become part of my team, because what's awesome about this opportunity, guys, is that a lot of times you don't come in necessarily thinking that you are just gonna like, you may not have that mindset like, oh, I'm just gonna make it huge and just start running with this. But what happens is your life starts changing. People start asking you questions. This is a topic that never gets old, I promise you. Weight loss, and it comes up everywhere you go, whether it's someone overweight, now everyone's talking about, oh, tomorrow I gotta start doing something. Like, it just always comes up. So we are in a really cool industry here where this is a topic that will never get old and that everyone's talking about. And so for me, so that's like pretty much how I got started and why like I am so passionate about this. So I want to start off just talking about what we do. What do coaches even do? You see us posting our selfies, drinking our shakes, and you know, working out and having fun, but what do we actually do? So a coach, we run challenge groups. What we do is we find people who want to get on a fitness program. We normally start people off with a challenge pack, which is 30 days of Shakeology and a fitness program. They go hand in hand. And so we start people off on a challenge pack, and then we put them in private groups. And the good news is, you guys, at the beginning, you may not have a lot of people in these groups, but you have our big, beautiful, wonderful team, and you can just jump right in and just be part of this and add your people to our team, and we coach you and we mentor you and show you how you can one day spread your wings and fly and do this by yourself. But in the beginning, this is what we do. We form these support groups. They're little accountability groups where we all come together. We post our meals, our workouts, motivation, and we inspire each other. And in the process, like, friendships begin to build. You get this environment of positive people just injected into your life that are cheering you on, that are inspiring you, that are showing you that yes, you can do this because they're doing it. So that's what we do. We run these challenge groups. That's how we help people lose weight. Obviously, you can do this from anywhere. I run 90% of my business on my phone. So if you have a phone, you can do this business. If you have a phone, you can run your challenge groups. We mostly do it through private groups on Facebook. And if you have a Facebook account, you can do a challenge group. And so when you join our team, we'll show you how to do it. We'll show you how to give your people support. But again, you're going to start off by you getting the support. You learning what a challenge group is first. And put yourselves on mute, guys, as you come in. Please put yourself on mute. You come in and you're gonna learn how to transform other people's lives, because you're gonna start transforming first. So it'll start off with you, and in turn, you're gonna start inviting people. And it really is that easy as like to just tell people what you're doing and say, hey, do you want to do this with me? And I know when I started off, that's how it was. It was my sister, it was my cousin, anyone that I knew that was complaining about their weight. I was like, hey, let's do this together. Come on, join me. And you know, that's how I started off with like my friends, my family. But again, this wasn't something that I was like, do you want to buy this $50 necklace that I know you don't need, but it's really cute? You know, this was like people that I knew needed to lose weight. They were always talking and complaining about it. And now I was able to call them with the solution. So that's what we do, guys. Why do we do this? Why are we even putting ourselves out there, sharing our journeys, making videos? Like, why would we do this? I tell you, social media takes a whole nother meaning when you have a purpose. Have you ever felt like just kind of almost like, not vain, like just posting pictures? Like, you almost feel like you're bragging sometimes with social media. Went to the park with my kids, or, you know, you're kind of just like celebrating always the good news. And sometimes it can feel like, what's my purpose on here? Like, I just feel like I'm bragging or, you know, showing off. Sometimes social media could feel a little empty like that. But when you know that you are doing social media because something you do can change a life, all of a sudden it takes a whole new meaning. And sharing your life, it kind of like, it doesn't matter as much because you know that you're going to help to inspire somebody else. So why we do this is because we want to help. We want to help to inspire other people and to change their lives the way our lives have been changed, because our lives truly, you know, have been changed, and we become better versions of ourselves. And so when we could give that gift to other people, it's a beautiful thing. So that's what motivates us. That's what drives most of us, is to just, you know, be able to change a life. And it will happen. Wait till you receive your first message from someone saying, you know, because of you, I stayed strong. I continued being motivated. You know, it's the best feeling in the world. So that's what we do, why we do it. Now let's talk about the income, because we're here to talk about the business. How do we actually make money as Beachbody coaches? So initially, we make a 25% commission on everything that we sell. And in the beginning of this business, you are going to make a majority of your money that way. You're going to sell challenge packs, programs, Shakeology, and you make, if you sell a challenge pack, which is the program and the shake, you actually get 30% of that. So you get a commission at first. After that, you have opportunities as you start building and advancing in ranks. As you start building your own team, you have an opportunity to get what we call team cycle bonus, which is basically like based on what your team underneath you is bringing in, you make a bonus off of that. There's also like little other ways, like if you sell 5 in a month, you get an extra $100. And then there's quarterly bonuses. So there's actually like 5 or 6 ways that you can make income. Initially, for all of us though, it's retail. So I'll tell you this, in my very first month, my first financial goal, because we should all have a financial goal coming into this, like, why do you want to do it? Do you just want to pay for your products? Do you want to maybe just pay for some diapers, be able to pay for a date night? Like, what would be your motivation, your financial goal for wanting to do this? Well, for me, in the beginning, honestly, it was just like, I don't want to hear my husband tell me, you know, oh, you're paying for these shakes. I was like, I just want to pay for my shakes. That was like my first financial goal, is just let me pay for these shakes. And guys, within the first month, I had my shakes paid for the next 5 months. And it was simply by sharing to the people closest to me. I hadn't really tapped in too much to like my, you know, extended friends or like friends from Facebook. This was like people that I called and said, you want to do this? Like, we can do this. And so, yeah, you have that first financial goal. And then it goes changing, it goes growing. I know for me, my husband went through medical school, then residency. And, you know, now what motivates me is that I want to be able, like, nothing brings me more satisfaction than to know that as a mom staying home with the kids, that I'm contributing financially. It is the best feeling. So I don't care if you're making $50 a month, 100 or 1,000. Like, it feels so good. And moms, you know, you can, if you're, you know, you can relate to that, right? Like, if you could be like, hey, I got a check, you know, it's such a good feeling to be able to feel that you can contribute financially. And that is what's so amazing, that if you have a phone, I can teach you and train you how to build an online business and do it all from the comfort of your phone. It has been almost like, sometimes I think like, you know, is it that easy? But like, it is. And if you're just willing to open up and share your journey, you can definitely do this business. This business is for you. So for just a few minutes, guys, I want to turn the time over to one of my coaches, Angelina, and I asked her to share with us. I felt it was important for her to share a little bit with us tonight, because Angelina came on with actually no desire to really do the business. I don't think so. She just wanted to get her shakes at a discount, which is also another option. You can decide to either start the business or first get started, enjoy the benefits and the discounts, maybe share here and there. But you know, what's cool about this is that even if you start off to just get the discount, something could change for you. And so I wanted Angelina to just share a little bit, briefly just share with us kind of like how she got started and how it kind of switched over. Because another thing, one of the biggest misconceptions that I hear are that people feel that they need to be fit and in shape to do this. And Angelina came in with quite a good amount of weight to lose. She's lost 50 pounds and she's been in our group. So amazing. And she's just a rock star. And I know that she's going to get to her goals. So Angelina, please share with us a little bit about how you got started and how you switched over.
Yeah, so I started in May. My sister, Julia, actually, I always told her that I wanted to start something, but I didn't like going to the gym because I just didn't know how to use that equipment. I'd spend 5 minutes on one, skip to the other one, look around, walk around. I just didn't know what to do. So she actually introduced me to Lily. Lily explained all the program. It seemed really simple to follow, something that I could do at home. It was just 30 minutes. I was like, okay, I've given everything else a try. I've tried the diet pills, the wraps, everything. And if I didn't see results right away, I would just forget it. I'm going to just stop. So I just wanted the program for myself, just to feel better about myself, because I just wasn't happy. I wasn't happy with everything around me. It was affecting my home life, how I was with my boyfriend, I couldn't spend really any time with my kids because I didn't like doing activities outside, anything like that. I just couldn't. So just starting the program, I received it and I was like, what am I going to do with this? I don't understand. But everything was just laid out for you. The meal plan was really simple. A lot of things that I really liked. So I was like, okay, well, I'll give this a try. And after doing it, I'm like, okay, well, it's working. After I lost the first 10 pounds, the first 21 days, I was like, oh my God, this really does work. So I'll keep doing it. And then after a while, I really didn't want to share like me losing weight. So I'm like, really, who's going to want to see that? But my coach Lily did encourage me to share, because even just sharing one post, maybe it'll inspire somebody to take that step and change also. So little by little, I've been sharing more and more. I've been doing videos, pictures, my meals. And a lot of people always message me that, I inspire them. They never wanted to work out. They didn't want to eat healthy or anything, but just seeing that I'm doing it and I'm not giving up and I can just keep going, that's made them want to make small changes. I've added a couple of girls into our group. One girl just completed her program about 2 weeks ago, and she lost, I believe, 13 pounds the first 21 days. So she's really excited. She's starting another round. I'm actually going to help her more and do some workouts with her also, since we live a little close together. So I'm really excited, and just seeing that I can help others, even though I'm still not at my goal weight, just that I can help them, either just help them with little tips, has made me want to do coaching more, because I mean, even though I'm still not where I am, I can still help others feel good about themselves and get them to where they want to be.
Exactly, and that's the beauty of what we do. Thank you. That was awesome. And I got to tell you guys just publicly that, you know, this girl she rocks our group. She really does. And she's just like, she's like one of the biggest inspirations, because she wakes up super early at 4:30, 5:30 to get her workout in. And she just like inspires all of us. She's incredible. So thank you, Angelina, for sharing that. So as you guys see, coaches come from all walks of life. You don't have to look or a certain way or to have a certain education or knowledge. You come into this team and we show you everything that you need to do or can do to do this business. And hold on one second. But probably one of the biggest things that I want to share with you guys is, hold on, I'm trying to get this. There we go. I know that when I started with this, I really had no idea for the future. I just want to share a little bit how this business has just kind of changed my life, and how I'm just really seeing the possibilities with this, because in a little over a year, I have been able to make a full-time income. And it's still growing every week, but enough to where my husband can tell me, babe, because of Beachbody, like we've been able to accomplish like one of our first financial goals that he pretty much set out like a year for us to make this. Like we wanted to have a certain amount in savings, and we were able to do it in half the time because of Beachbody. And again, guys, that just means so much to me, because, you know, just for me as a mom, like just being able to contribute, just it feels so good. And the financial freedom that can come from this, just like the possibility, like a lot of the changes that will come in this business, it starts up here. Our mindset has to be changed for the vision of being able to create the future that you want. Like truly, like what kind of life do you want? And go after it and get it. And I think that's what we can all say that this opportunity has given us, that we literally, like this whole idea that you can actually like dream of something, because we all are individuals and we have hopes and dreams and desires and our own talents. We have gifts that we want to be able to use. And it's so cool how through health and fitness, like we're able to use these gifts and share them with other people. And I know that it has the power to be able to change your life. But the coolest thing is just like it all starts up here. If you could just believe that you could possibly work on something that could maybe change your situation, and that's what this business can do for all of us. This has the opportunity to change your situation, your financial situation, if you're willing to just put in the work, because I'm going to tell you, it's not like just a walk in the park. You know, people don't just go making the kind of money they make with Beachbody by just like casually sharing on social media. It is work. But what if this was something that you could do on the side, or something that you could be building so that eventually you can have that life that you long for? Because if you're not working on something else, then what are you doing in your life that's going to change your situation? So I love sharing that message of do something that today that can change your tomorrow. And that's definitely what this opportunity can do for you. So I hope that you got kind of the gist of what we do, why we do it, and why we're so passionate. And if you could look at the screen here, you guys, these are a lot of the girls on our team. We all have so much passion and love for this. And one of the greatest blessings, and I think we can all raise our hands and say yes, is that we gained friendships. It was instantly being part of a positive community of like-minded people that we all cheer each other on. we have fun together, and we all bond together in this. So I think that's another great blessing that I love about our team. You know, that's the main thing too that I want people to just feel is just the closeness that we have here. And we would love to just like put you under our wings, give you a big hug, and invite you to be part of Team Forever Fit with the coach that invited you here. We would love for you to join us. So I just want to open up. If you guys have any questions about the business, there's no dumb question. Please feel free to ask. And we can go more into detail as far as like, you know, maybe like monthly cost, or I don't know. Do you guys have any questions? You can unmute yourself and ask the question. Bueller. Oh gosh, yes, bring the Sagi bobblehead. All right, guys, so I'll still give you time. Any curious, something you want to know? There's no dumb question. Okay, now that I brought it up though, Cassie, did you have something?
Yes. About how much time a week do you spend doing the coaching, or does it, I'm assuming it varies, but.
Yeah, it does vary. And I think that, you know, it all depends. This whole concept of time is really interesting because people like to say, I don't have time to work out. I don't have time to run a business. But I found in life that we make time for what we want to make time for. And so because I see such a return on this business, like I do invest a lot of time, but we're talking like casual leisure time. We're talking like me at the park answering an email. We're talking, you know, just in between, like my girlfriends are over and I'm like saying good job to someone in my challenge group. Like that's our job. And seriously, when I say like the job description to be a Beachbody coach is like get fit, look hot, drink shakes, and change lives. Like, can you do that? Because then you could be a coach. But so the time, you know, obviously coming in, you may only have, if you work full time, you may only have a certain amount. You may just have like your lunch break to work on it. And then you could do that. And you may prepare like a social media post that you'll post during lunch, your healthy meal or something like that. And it just goes evolving. I think as you start doing it more, you kind of get a feel for how much time you want to dedicate to it. But it can be treated as a full-time job. But again, full-time, you know, not at my desk, clocked in somewhere. It's like on my phone. And it's amazing. We can go on vacation. I recently went to Orlando and I was like, babe, you drive, I'm going to work. And like, I worked for like the whole drive there. I had stuff to do. So it's awesome. It really is awesome. So you decide on your hours. But I think the most important thing too is to know that you're not going to be left in the dark. Like you're going to enter a team where we're going to teach you and show you. And basically you guys will be shadowing our team leaders, and we're going to show you the way. We're going to show you how we do things. We basically like hold you by the hand in the beginning so that you can get your own wings and fly. So there's nothing to be afraid of. You know, this idea that you have to have all of this experience, like we teach you, we train you, we mentor you. But good question. Anyone else? I would say time. And so, okay, let's talk about how to get started. Let's say right now your soul is burning and you're like, all right, I want to do this. I want to start, you know, maybe sharing my journey a little actively. I think, you know, I'm passionate about fitness, or I love helping other people. How do you get started with this? So the way you get started, and it's really cool, guys, because if you think about starting a business, you know, it takes a lot of money. If you were to open like a boutique or a store, I mean, we're talking like tens of thousands of dollars to do something like that. And you have no guarantee of the return on your investment when you're going to start making a profit. Here, for a minimal cost, the cost of your challenge pack, you can literally start your business. and the risk is very small because you didn't rent out a whole venue and stock it with employees and insurance and all of that. You literally, for the price of your challenge pack, you can start your business today. And so that challenge pack is the fitness program of your choice, and it comes with a Shakeology. It normally costs $40 to sign up as a coach, but when you buy a challenge pack, they waive that $40 fee. So you don't pay anything extra. It just costs $140. Well, that's if you choose that program. There's like a ton of programs, and it can vary anywhere from like the lowest being $140 and the top like being like $300. There's a program that includes like 21-day fix, T25, like 4 programs in one, and your Shakeology. That's actually the one I bought because I shared it with my sister. I'm like, you get 21-day fix, I'll get T25, we'll split it. So that's also another idea, but that's how you get started. You literally get started by just choosing your program and saying, okay, I'm gonna commit to getting fit and to sharing my journey, or at least to just getting fit and getting a feel for this, drinking my shake, seeing how good I feel. And that's how you get started, guys. It's seriously that easy. Okay, any other questions? Or coaches, can you think of a topic that I didn't address that maybe people would want to know? All right, guys, I hope that I have answered your questions. Just some closing remarks, if you don't have any questions. Basically, I want to just invite you, like if you're on this call and you're kind of just like, you know, you're thinking about it, obviously, like you replied to our posting to learn more about this business opportunity, that if you're the kind of person who really believes that you were brought to this earth to like make a difference, to leave a mark, this business will allow you to leave that mark, and in such an incredible way, because so many other things can come from this as you start to use this vehicle as a way to influence and inspire. And basically, like those are the people we want on our team, people that have a burning desire to make a difference, to use their gifts, their God-given gifts, to make a difference in this world, because there's so much negativity out there, and if we could just be that positive light to someone, it will better our lives and better the lives of other people. So if that is you, if you have a burning desire to make a difference, to create a legacy for yourself, to make your mark on this work, on this earth, we want you on our team. We want to invite you in. We want to welcome you and just show you how to do this. And we work at your pace, you guys. This isn't the kind of thing where we're like, come on, go, go, go. And if you say, look, I just want to earn money for my shakes, well then, hey, we give you the little tools and we say, this is how you do it then. If you say, you know what, I want financial freedom, I want to quit my job one day, well then we show you how to run with it. So we really just take your pace. There is no right or wrong way to go about doing this. And like I said, you can even choose to be a coach to start off. And just try the products at a discount and enjoy that and enjoy our community and being a part of us. So that is it, you guys. I hope that you have benefited from this call and learned a little bit more. You will be contacted by the coach who invited you here. So if that was me, expect to get an email and a message from me to just follow up with you and see how you feel about this. And again, we would love for you to join our team. So thanks for joining us tonight, for taking time out of your night and joining us. And we'll see you on Facebook or Instagram. Bye, guys.